Hey, welcome back. I'm Len.
And I'm Rene.
And we are Adamson Roofing Company. Now, we install all the products on the market, right?
Yes, sir.
But I would say by far, GAF is head and shoulders above the rest. We love GAF. We're master lead contractor through GAF. But you want to talk a little bit about GAF, Rene? What are your thoughts, man?
I love GAF because GAF has like all kind of roofing system from 3-top shingles to timber steel metal roofing. So and also
They got architectural shingles too?
Architectural shingles, of course, architectural shingles, designer shingles. Like I say, you have all kind of different roofing systems, and not only that, you have a great warranties.
Yeah, well, and just to back up a little bit, timber steel, which is a new product, we're probably going to do a separate video on that. It's just an awesome product. It's a new metal roofing product that JF has pioneered and come out with. I just can't wait for this stuff. I can't wait to install it. I can't wait to see it on a bunch of new homes. But didn't mean to cut you off. Carry on.
Yeah, and that's gonna be one of the very few metal roofing systems with manufacturer warranty.
Absolutely.
For against manufacturer's defects and also labor, like the watertight craftsmanship.
Exactly. It's going to have a very similar warranty to the asphalt shingle products, right? So, and those warranties just don't exist in the metal roofing market
At all.
today. But if we're talking about the GAF asphalt products just in general, I love the layer lock technology. I love the HD and the UHD products. I mean, you want to talk a little bit about some of those things? And the underlayment and all that stuff.
I love the whole system, but the part I like more about this system is just the warranties.
Right.
Because everybody can install shingles. Basically,
hold on now. I beg to differ. Right.
Okay.
First of all, I mean, anybody can install a shingle, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean once they install them that roof is going to leak. It's not going to leak, right?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody can warranty that roofer did a good job or not.
Yeah.
More than whatever he can tell you. Like,
well, here's what I was always taught when I was starting out as a roofer, right? You can take the best roofing product on the market and put it in the worst roofer's hands. Right, and you're gonna have a really crappy roofing system.
Exactly.
But you can take the worst roofing system and put it in the hands of the best roofer, and you're gonna have the best roofing system in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because craftsmanship is everything, and what I mean by that is stop me at any time, right? Mm-hmm. But when the guy holding that roofing gun is the most important member in the process here, right? So
exactly.
That gun has to be properly calibrated. It has to be, the PSI on the compressor has to be set to the right level so you're not shooting through the product. Mm-hmm. You want to make sure you're staggering the product and installing them correctly. You want to make sure you're using the right underlayment, all that stuff. So I think at the end of the day, yes, anybody can put a roof on.
Yeah, and you're right. There is no... Basically, when you have to replace your roof, it's not like the hardest part is not what product to choose, if not like which contractor or which roofer to install your roof. Like you say, a good roofer can install a great roof with a cheap shingles, and the worst roofer can install the worst roof system with a better product.
Exactly right. But in GAF's case, when you've got the best installer and you've got the best product on the market, I mean, you're getting the best of both worlds. You have a product that's going to look great. It's going to last a long time, right? And then once it's done, you're done. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to say, I'm thinking about, this thing's going to leak. Now you just say you hired some roofer that was kind of blowing through the neighborhood. Once your roof is on, you spend all this money. Now you're thinking, oh my God, I had got this cheap roof on, shingles are falling off, and they're blowing into my neighbor's yard. And you're thinking, what do I do now? Right? I tell you what you do. You got to spend money to have that roof torn off and redone.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but how many times have we done that removed and replaced a roof that somebody else put on that's been on there for like a year?
This past year probably within maybe like 4.
Yeah,
The ones was like brand new roofs, like weeks old roofs.
yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah, that's
and part of the reasons were what? You got some reasons that you can tell that we can talk about. I mean, I got a ton I can tell you about.
The one I really remember, a very particular case, was the homeowner hired I don't know if that was a general contractor or what it was, but these guys, they just come over there, pull the shingles up, they leave a bunch of nails, they don't even clean the whole roof deck.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They put like tar paper over and shingles over. That's it. Then I think the owner was trying to sell the house, or I don't know why, but he hired an inspector and he said like, look, you missing drippage, you missing enrichment, you missing intake. Like basically they only sell you the shingles. That's it. And he asked me for for an estimate to do all those repairs, all those to assess the roof right. And I tell him like, look, it's gonna be a big expense. You wanna install drippage all the way around, install enrichments, install the intakes, because that was in downtown Atlanta. And I tell him, probably let me give you like both estimates. When I give the estimate, doing the repair and doing the full roof replacement, he ended telling me like, you know what, do the whole roof, because to be honest, I pay more to the other contractors to do my roof, and he did a shitty job.
And not only that, what was done prior basically essentially voided the warranty.
Voided any warranty.
Almost 100%. So yeah, at the end of the day, not only is GAF a great roofing system, but properly installed, it's going to be the last roofing system you're ever going to need on your home. But I think there is a difference. There's a huge divide between the products, between the best products on the market and the worst products on the market, right?
Yeah.
So GAF being at the very top, in my opinion,
it's one of the best.
You can't go wrong.
Roofing systems.
Best system, best warranties. They have the best color palette.
Yeah,
this is a beautiful shingle when you see them up on a roof.
Yeah, and GAF has these great warranties, but only when the best roofers install those shingles. No,
exactly.
They don't warranty everybody's.
Well, and let me ask you this: what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is hard. There is a bunch of great colors, but I think my favorite color is charcoal.
Yeah, but honestly, you 7 out of 10 homeowners put GAF charcoal on their roof. It's an absolutely stunning color. It's a very deep, rich black. It looks amazing on. So I'd have to say that, and that's what I've got on my house actually. So
I remember.
So I would say charcoal is probably my favorite color too.
I like the charcoal better in HTC,
right?
But in Ultra HTC, I like way better the Pewter Gray.
Yeah, pewter gray is a great color also. Yeah. But I do want to address a question you're not even asking me, but people ask me this all the time, is why do I want to put a black shingle on my roof? Isn't that going to, drive my energy bill way up? It's going to draw a lot of heat to my roof. At the end of the day, no, not really.
Not really.
The minute you put a color on a shingle, from the lightest color to the darkest color, right, all those shingles are going to absorb heat at varying rates, right? But the heat absorption between the shingles is negligible from the darkest to the lightest. The only way, or the only Energy Star rated shingle on the market is white. You put a white roof on your house, you can get a rebate from the government, very small rebate, but a rebate nevertheless. But at the end of the day, what I like to tell people is pick the shingle color that you like and put that on your house, because I think what it boils down to in terms of cost is about, under ideal conditions, you would save about $8 a month or less than $100 a year over the course of a year. So I always say, if you don't want white on your house, go with the shingle color that you like.
Yeah, it's like if you go and buy a Corvette and they tell you can save $8 a month in insurance. If you pick this color, you're going to say like, no, I want that color.
Right, yeah, exactly. Look, if you want to put a GAF roofing system on your house, if you want to put any roofing system on your house, number one, give us a call. But we highly recommend GAF. We think it's the best product on the market. And by the way, if you like what you're watching here, please like and subscribe. We look forward to giving you guys new information each and every week. Give us a call, 678-424-1919. I'm Len.
And I'm Rene.
We're Adamson Roofing Company. We're here when you need us.